I mean, yes and no. I'm always impressed. I'm less surprised, but it still doesn't make it less impressive. Those plays are loud, those plays are loud and we feed off of that. So having a player like that on your team really helps a lot, especially with like kind of enthusiasm that we want to play with.
Today.
Rob, I just used my is kind of working for that.
I mean, I think just my teammates finding me. I think our pace and our spacing is really good, and it's one of our biggest strengths. So when we can get out and run and maintain our space, I think it gives me easy looks, and my teammates are finding me. So
And Gabby, is there anything that like surprised you when Veronica was on the anyone?
I mean, yes and no. I'm always impressed. I'm less surprised, but it still doesn't make it less impressive.
How do you feel like your case in the backcourt just had to develop this year? I'm watching, it seems like you guys are so
Popular out there. Do you feel like that's like taking them other stuff, or how you guys have to tell you guys?
I mean, I think the more time that we're able to spend together on and off the court, and like the more like comfortable you just get with that and that experience, I think we have a really good understanding of how each other likes to play and how each other like where we want to be on the court. And I think we're very similar in terms of our leadership styles, so I think we can really relate to that. And she's just one of those players that I think she can play really well with anyone. So I'm just grateful to have her here, honestly.
Ram, for you, was from me your last year, and you guys are someone better at not about closing games out.
they're just like kicking your foot on the ass.
Yeah.
Mainly, the guys did high. Why do you think you guys are kind of kicking us that
This year, what seems different about it?
Again, experience. I think once you continue to be put in those positions, you learn to handle it better. And then I think our defense has taken a big leap this year. And so when you can rely on that end rather than our offense, I think that allows us to really not get too rattled in our composure.
This what this would be. REA that was supported in a coach says on the full court is a big care. First off, how you could the bird back and the
EA tier at shoot ball 8 hours to 30% this that did best on that so far.
Yeah. Obviously, Paige came out hot. I think that was probably like the one lag where we could have probably been a little bit better and just being on the same page and helping each other. But at the end of the day, like we play really good team defense, and we never want anyone to feel like they're on an island. So that's our biggest thing. So I'm definitely proud of us. There's always room for improvement, and there's some things that we'll watch the film back on and clean up for sure.
Gabby, this kid you met that a woman with me and acquire you. What's kind of stood out to you about her listener?
She can do it all, and just the types of plays that she makes are just huge momentum shifts, I feel like, just feeding off that kind of energy. And yeah, it was a quiet double-double, but like some of the plays she made, like some of the steals she had, some of the help defense she had, her running the floor, those plays are loud. Those plays are loud and we feed off of that. So having a player like that on your team really helps a lot, especially with like the kind of enthusiasm that we want to play with.